The man accused of masterminding an assassination plot against President Jacob Zuma and the Gupta family has been granted bail of 3,000 rand. The magistrate says there's no evidence that Elvis Ramusibudi had done anything to make good on his promise to assassinate so-called state capture beneficiaries.
Last month, the Hawks announced they'd arrested a coup plot suspect intent on murdering President Jacob Zuma and so-called state capture beneficiaries. Former public protector Thuli Madonsela and state capture whistleblowers were also on his hit list. Elvis Ramusibudi allegedly wanted a total 140 million rand to carry out the assassinations. Magistrate Vincent Rachivumo now questions whether this alleged assassination plot case is really nothing more than a 419 scam.
The picture portrayed to this court is rather of an unemployed, penniless young man who seems desperate to make quick money, no matter how dirty. Can it be that the applicant was in a scam in which he promised heaven and earth to the complainants in this case?
The magistrate said there was no evidence that Ramusibudi was capable of carrying out the assassinations he promised. Weeks after the Hawks trumpeted Ramusibudi's arrest as that of an accused coup plotter, the Johannesburg Magistrates Court has now effectively suggested he may be nothing more than a glorified 419 scam artist. We asked the NPA whether this was not a massive embarrassment for justice authorities.
We believe that we are ready to prove our case as the NPA, and only a presiding officer who will be presiding on the trial will decide.
Ramusibudi's parents say they're relieved he's been granted bail.
As you know Elvis, do you think he would kill anyone? Would he hurt anyone?
No. Even if an ant, he will never kill it.
And how does he feel about the president and the Guptas? Does he ever talk about them?
Everyone in South Africa is worried about state capture, so I think he's one of them.
The case returns to court on the 6th of July. Karen Morn, Johannesburg.
Stanley Ramusibudi says his son's arrest came as a shock.
Very big shock, because we were not expecting this. He went for an interview, but when he comes back home, he was in handcuffs. So it was a big shock.